they are a symptom of other things going on in the face. So by just massaging the marionette lines, yes, that's going to help to bring more flexibility to the muscle, but it's only addressing half of the picture. What we need to do is release the downward pull that's happening here. So we need to stretch the neck. We need to address the structures above where that droopiness is occurring. So we need to do some face yoga lifting poses to lift the corners of the mouth, to lift the whole face. And lastly, we need to use gua sha or lymphatic drainage and get rid of the fluid retention that is making that fold even deeper. So for that, we can use our gua sha. And we're just getting rid of any excess fluid that's accentuating those folds there. And if you do those three things, you will start to see an improvement. Marionette lines.
Turn around, go, go, go!
Face yoga and face massage if you are over 40. Do this every day. Take some face oil into your hands and start massaging your forehead in an upward direction like this for about 20 counts. Once you've done this, take your finger pads and do a tapping circular motion around your eye for 6 circles like this. Support your face across zone 1 and zone 2. Yes, you remember my signature Vibhuti massage. Lift your facial muscles in a cheek whipping motion like this to the count of 20. Neck aging is inevitable as we grow older. This part of our neck skin starts to sag. We start by jaw tapping like this. Inverting our tongue, touching it to the palate and looking up for a count of 20. This will ensure that the neck is tightened and stretched out completely. Last but not the least, breath work. As we age, we need to relax. We need to control our cortisol or stress hormone. In the half breath, we lift ourselves like this. Inhale and exhale. Face yoga.
Cause I can see you need someone to trust. You can trust in me. So just call me whenever. Cause I can see you need. Take a little leap, let go what you need. You need to pick me up, no slow down. Yeah, French vanilla dripping in your cup. I'll turn you up, caffeine. Take a little.
If you press right here, is it painful? If it's painful, there's a lymph node, two big lymph nodes right here. if you drain those lymph nodes, you will regulate your fluid flow to your sinuses. So if you have a sinusitis or you have a problem with your sinuses, you have to drain this. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can drain the lymph node that drains your sinus. Here we go. Use your thumb like this, and you drain it like that. Go in below, I go quite deep like this, and I squeeze that lymph node, draining it, because this lymph node is too big. If it's swollen and painful on the touch, it's too big. And if it's too big, you need to drain it to make it smaller, and then you drain that lymph node, and then you regulate the fluid flow to your sinuses. Because if this lymph node is too big, it will expand and give some pressure to your veins, your blood vessels, and your lymphatic system. So my name is Rune Aabø. I'm a lymph therapist and try to teach you how to get pain-free. So tag along if you want, subscribe if you want to learn more hacks, because I teach you to get pain-free. Go in below here and you drain it like that, and maybe you drain this lymph node in this area. If it's painful when you touch this lymph node, a little knob, you squeeze it like this. Squeeze it. There we go. Then you drain that lymph node, and the circulation to your lymphatic system, to your sinuses get better. So this lymph node and this lymph node, open it up. And if you see the next video, I will explain more how you can drain your circulation to your head. If you have a headache or migraine, just see the next video, and I will try to teach you to get pain-free for migraine or headache.
This is your everyday full massage tutorial. Stick to it for 2 weeks to see a real difference on your face. Let's get into that. With a strong hand, start massaging below your clavicle bone. Just like this. You do not need to use any cream unless your skin is feeling very dry. But we work way beyond the skin. We're trying to massage our chest muscle. We always start our face massage with taking care of our chest and neck. Take your first knuckles and massage your shoulders. Relax the shoulder that you're massaging. Your platysmal muscle connects the anterior fibers to the deltoid, so it is important to make sure that there is no fascial pull of the tense deltoid muscle. Now, with a light pressure, go on top of your clavicle bone. Breathe. Take the fold of your trapezius, tilt your head, and with a motion like you're moving apart your hand and your hand, start massaging your trapezius. And again. Very good. Relax your shoulder. Now your sternocleidomastoid. This is how you find it. This is your muscle, and you start massaging with a special attention to the beginning of the muscle and overall, checking if the muscle feels equal, no tensed, and there is no adhesions or stagnation. Now take the muscle right below your ear, and with a little vibration go behind your ears and massage your scalp and your skull, your head. Very strong hands. Then start with lifting the tissue on top of your ears towards middle of your head. And again. Place your hands like this and start lifting the tissue that way. Now let's do the masseter release. Take your ear, open your jaw, tilt your head, and right next to your ear on your bone, and right here, start relaxing the masseter. Very good. With a light pressure, go under all of the floor of the mouth. Light pressure. Here, do a little bit of vibration to drain your submandibular lymph nodes. Just vibration. And go down. You're working on the jawline. Take your hand like this, your thumb massaging on top, and with this motion, work on your whole jawline bone. Especially here, you can apply a little more pressure. And second side, second side. Very good. Your hands like this right below your cheekbone and drop your head a couple times, just like this. Open your jaw. Very good. And lightly press on the beginning of your nose. Then go and press here, very light. Hold the tissue and lift this up to your eyebrow. Hold the tissue and lift. You're massaging the bone. Actually, where is the bone? Meets your eye muscle. Going, not pressing, melting and lifting the tissue. Now take your eyebrow and start little pinch. Little pinch. You are not working with the skin, you are trying to work with the muscle. Second. Place your hands like this and deep slide, working with this area below your eyebrow. And finger, lift the tissue and go with the circles on one spot away from your nose. Then lift the tissue and continue on all of the side of the nose. Side of the nose. You can take a little bit of your lotion, place it on your forehead and on your jawline. Take your two fingers and lift the tissue up to the ear while this hand is waiting. This hand is going and gonna give a little more lift. And we're gonna do this lifting. Hold. These fingers are holding. And same here. Hold. Hold. Make sure that your forehead is hydrated and lift the forehead, holding and lifting again. The eyebrow, you lift, you hold, you lift, you hold, you lift, hold, 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 and vibrate towards your scalp. On this side, lift, hold, lift, hold, lift, hold, glide, and go towards your scalp. Massage actively, brushing your hands and massage the scalp on top of your head, like shearing your scalp up on your roses on top of your head bone. The same here. Make sure that you are in the correct position. Final lift. Take the fold here and start rolling it towards the middle of your head. Note that the fold towards the middle will get smaller, but make sure it's moving. It's moving and it's not stuck to your scalp. And lightly go on the side of your neck. And finish with the massaging next to your armpits. Great job! Do this for 2 weeks and you will see incredible difference. This is your everyday full massage tutorial. Stick to it for 2 weeks to see a real difference on your to what to do to improve the look of them naturally. This is my pictures 3 years ago, and I know people gonna keep accusing me about having Botox or eyebrow lift, all surgeries in the world, or telling me that I just lost weight. Those mean people in the comment don't wanna know the origin of the problem. The industry really brainwashed their brain. So sweetie, if you don't wanna try for yourself, think for yourself, and all you can do is tag the doctors. I hope you already scrolled away, because we are about to start the tutorial. First, we will be massaging this suboccipital zone. You see how important this area for any drain? With the strong hands, I want you to start massaging your bones of the skull, of the head, and the area where the head meets the neck. Massage, follow along with me, go on top of your ear, and with again super strong hands, don't rush it. Drop your head and leave the tissue from the ear to the top of your head. And again, start with suboccipital region. Very strong massage, strong, not just petting. And then go on top of your ear and leave this tissue. Then you're gonna go from your temples, you place your hand here, and little vibration on your temples. Our cells love vibration, and then when you're gonna get to your scalp, to your hair, you're gonna start making a stronger motion, and again lift everything on top of your head. Vibration from the temples, very light touch vibration. You can also blink if you want extra drainage of your eyelids. And when you get to your scalp, with the strong hands, you're gonna be lifting the tissue up. Third step. Now we have to affect this zone. Take your fingers and lightly lift your eyebrow from your eye. With this finger, with the side of this finger, you're gonna go from the beginning of the eyebrow, even a little bit before. Drop your head. Don't press with your hand on your head. Press with the head on the hand, and slowly, like an iron, go on top of the eyebrow till the middle, and then with the lower hand start vibrate into the temporalis. Look at this. One application, then this one. Lift the eyebrow and drop your head. This is important. And slowly go very deeply and then vibrate towards the temporalis. Make sure to add masseter video, and in 2 weeks you will see the improvement.
If you're toning the upper eyelids, here's a great exercise. I want you to make a little C with your fingers, your index fingers, put them on the outsides of your eyes, securing the temple area and the outsides of the brows. Now, I want you to press your lids together, your upper lid and your lower lid together. Press against each other. Hold for 1-2 seconds and release. 1-2, release. 1-2, release. This is a great way to lift the upper eyelid and tone the area.
I'm going to show you my complete face massage routine that helped me get from this to this totally naturally without any injectables. I do this almost every day, and it should only take you a week or two to start seeing meaningful changes in your face. So try this routine with me and follow along with this video. It's going to be in real time. You always need to start on your chest and neck when you're working on your face. There are a lot of lymph nodes in these areas, but we tend to hold a lot of tension there, so doing this creates space for the fluids to drain out of your face and be disposed of, instead of getting stuck in the neck and chest on their way out. Here I'm working on the clavicle with really light pressure, and when you're working with lymph nodes, you want to barely go deeper than the skin, since lymph is very superficial, and if you use too much pressure, you'll surpass it. Doing some shoulder circles now, you can take this opportunity to make sure your posture is looking good and the weight of your head is over the weight of your shoulders, so that your lymph has a fighting chance of getting out of your face. Now I'm working on my traps, and since we're working with muscle here, you can use firmer pressure. Moving on to the back of the neck, still with firm pressure. And now I'm massaging the spot where the skull meets the spine. This is a really neglected area, and it can release tension all down your shoulders. Moving on to the SCM, a lot of people tend to hold tension here, and when I first started doing face massage, I found this to be very sore. If you're struggling to find it, try turning your head to the opposite side a bit and it will reveal itself. I like to wiggle this muscle a bit to release tension. Be sure to work this muscle all the way from the front of the clavicle where it begins to right below the ear where it ends. Now with light pressure, I'm vibrating my fingertips around my ears and behind my jaw to open up those lymphatic passageways. Now doing the same thing underneath the chin to break up some stagnation. Moving up the scalp to the temporalis muscle on the side of the head, people with TMJ tend to hold a lot of tension here, so you can't neglect it if you have jaw pain. Now I'm using my fingertips to shift the skin of my scalp. I like to move it in diagonal motions to make sure it's not adhering to the fascia and to the skull. I also like to pull my hair up for that same reason. And this is another opportunity to make sure your posture is ideal. Moving on to the DAO muscle, I personally hold on to a lot of tension here. Maybe you do too if you also have TMJ. I'm using pretty firm pressure here. This muscle pulls the corners of your mouth down. Now with light pressure, I'm making hooks with my first two fingers above and below my jaw to move lymph away from the center of the face. This will help if you have any jowling. Getting a bit of serum for slip here, I'm using the Mixsoon Bean Essence and putting that around my jaw area and under my chin. Now I'm using one hand to hold the skin in place so that I don't drag down my face when I work on the masseter muscle. I'm using very firm pressure here, and with my mouth open, I'm looking for particularly tense areas and leaning into them with extra pressure. This should be really slow and it might be really tender. Make sure your mouth is open evenly and not off to the side. Keeping your mouth open ensures that the muscle is in a relaxed position while we work on it. If you find a spot that's really sore, you can also lean the weight of your head into it for extra tension release. Now with light sweeping motions, I'm moving the fluid from under the chin down the neck. I have one finger on the jaw and the rest of my fingers are under the chin. You can see I'm starting to get pretty red here. You might be too. That's fine by me. It means that I'm increasing the blood flow to my skin, which has tons of benefits, from making your skin glow to increasing collagen and preventing the accumulation of toxins. Okay, here's a fun one. I'm stretching my lips horizontally, which can be great for those vertical lines that we get as we age. This also helps to plump up your lips. Make sure to pay special attention to the corner of the mouth. It's a point where a lot of muscles meet, so it can be surprisingly tense. Now I'm rolling my skin up to the top of my skull. This can have a lifting effect, and again, we're making sure we don't have any adhesions around the scalp. If you have a thin face like me, you don't want to do the skin rolling part of this massage every day though. Just do it a few times a week and instead use this time to focus on areas where you hold extra tension. Moving on to the corners of the nose, this is where the nasolabial fold starts, so you might have some tension here.
I'm pinching underneath and above the corner of my nose to iron out the muscle that creates smile lines. I find it helpful to wiggle and vibrate it. You don't want to have too much lotion on your face and hands when you're doing this part of the massage. For most of this routine, you don't need any face cream, but I like to have a serum on hand to make sure that I'm not dragging my skin at the times when I do need it. Now focusing on the cheekbone, I'm hooking my thumbs underneath the high points of the bone, directly below the pupils. This is another spot where several muscles overlap and it can be surprisingly sore. Making hooks out of my first two fingers again to go under and over the cheekbone and sort of carve out that angle. And I never skip an opportunity to massage the temporalis. Now we're moving up the nose with medium to firm pressure in outwards motions. There's a muscle that runs up the side of the nose, and if it's tense, it can actually accentuate your dark circles. Working on the 11s here, there's a muscle directly beneath where your brow hairs are that can get really sore, especially if you're prone to 11 lines. I'm using pretty firm pressure here, and you can again put the weight of your head into it. Grabbing a bit more of my serum to work around my eyes, I'm making super light circles. Make sure you're going in the same direction that I am. The muscles around the eyes contract inwards with age, so we want to open them wider. I like to spend extra time here since I'm prone to puffiness around my eyes. And if you have hooded eyes and don't like them, it's most likely just lymphatic fluid accumulating there, so this will help with that. Again, the muscle around the eye is one big circle and it shrinks as we age, so we're trying to expand it. Now with super light pressure, I'm sweeping outwards underneath the eyes to move fluid away from the center of the face. Remember to go really slow here. Doing the same thing on the upper eyelids, but using my thumbs. Now using the forefingers, I'm moving up the sides of the nose, across the entire face, and down the neck with really light pressure. You can also use your thumb underneath your jaw and your palm on top of it to sort of carve out your jawline and your cheekbones. Finishing off with some lifting motions using the fingertips. If you have nails, this might be really hard, so I'm sorry about that. I like to do this all over my face to finish with upward motions. Around the eyes, you can use the opposite hand, moving in the opposite direction to spread apart your crow's feet. Now moving on to the other side. And the last thing I'll do is use my palms to move up my forehead. And that's the whole routine. I hope that felt great. Try doing this 5 days a week for 2 weeks and just watch what happens. Bye. I'm going to show you my complete face massage routine that helped me get from this to this totally naturally without any injectables. I do this almost every day, and it should only take you a week or two to start seeing meaningful changes in your face. So try this routine with me and follow along with this video.
Before, after. This is me when I was 31 years old, and currently I am 45 years old. And the reason why I had this big puffy face, at that time I was a consultant for some big companies, and it's so stressful, always grinding, and developed this massive attention too much. That was the course. Techniques that I'm going to introduce are the most effective, faster result, and shooting the root cause, fixing the root cause, instead of like just doing like a lymphatic drainage massage. That's only temporary fix, because a couple hours later, your face develops more lymph and become big too. So instead of lymphatic drainage massage, I love fixing here, reducing the tension in the masseter. That's my favorite and the most effective, because as you can see, masseter muscle is huge and so strong. This is what I learned from Dr. Satsuma, my mentor, facial chiropractor / dentist. You're gonna need 2 fists, then masada here. You might feel some sound. That is correct. Yep, it's very strong. So you do, it's not lymphatic drainage, it's not Swedish massage, it's a shiatsu. Shi means finger and atsu means pressure. So you're gonna add a lot of pressure. Then do not massage like this because you don't wanna stretch the skin. Hold it and then do not move around. Hold it, stabilize, and then move the muscle. Not like doing the skin, but muscle. Like this, and then and try to like in, because you don't I look so funny. You don't want to look like right? You don't want to be out. So that's why in then for real, I do this massage and then try to in thing every day, almost every day. Whenever I have time, I mean like in a car or Uber or watching TV or something. Every time I notice, I do it because it bothers me. I feel this sound. I hate that. That means a big tension. Also, super important thing is whenever your face is resting, tongue up, and between teeth, upper and lower teeth, you want to keep space. Because at this time, when I was doing this, I was grinding. I didn't know anything about TCH, habit, teeth contact habit. It's bad. It's considered bad, but I didn't know that. So I was always stressed and constantly not grinding when I was awake, but at work because I was so stressed, always touching. Do not touch. Keep space between upper and lower teeth. Whenever your face is resting, if they are touching, even though it is very light pressure, it's gonna be accumulated to here and because you might be doing it like all the time. Before, after. This is
Elimina las arrugas del cuello con este masaje. Me han pedido que les enseñe algunos ejercicios para eliminar las arrugas del cuello. Pero como los músculos faciales están interconectados entre sí y desde el cuello hasta detrás de la cabeza hay más de 60 músculos, les voy a enseñar 5 ejercicios que nos van a ayudar en 5 áreas: cuello, papada, nasogenianos, pómulos y ojos. En estos masajes no vamos a utilizar aceite, pero siempre tenemos que calentar la zona. Así que comenzaremos con este ejercicio que es la O baja, así. Tu esposo te va a decir que te ves sexy con ese ejercicio. Vamos a girar el cuello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elimina las arrugas del cuello con este masaje. Me han pedido que les enseñe algunos ejercicios para eliminar las arrugas del cuello. Pero como los músculos faciales están interconectados entre sí y desde el cuello hasta detrás de la cabeza hay más de 60 músculos, les voy a enseñar 5 ejercicios que nos van a ayudar en 5 áreas: cuello, papada, nasogenianos, pómulos y ojos. En estos masajes no vamos a utilizar aceite, pero siempre tenemos que calentar la zona. Así que comenzaremos con este ejercicio que es la O baja, así. Tu esposo te va a decir que te ves sexy con ese ejercicio. Vamos a girar el cuello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Empezamos con el cuello. Nuestras manos las cruzamos aquí, levantamos nuestro cuello y lo dejamos ahí 5 segundos. Y bajamos. Hacemos esta repetición 5 veces. Este segundo ejercicio vamos a trabajar cuello, papada, orbicular de labios y pómulos. Levantamos nuestro cuello y tiramos un beso así. Y nos quedamos 5 segundos. Se los enseño. Así. Nuevamente. Hacemos esta repetición 5 veces. En este ejercicio vamos a trabajar marionetas, nasogenianos y pómulos. Vamos a hacer 5 muecas de cada lado y nos quedamos 5 segundos en cada repetición. Así. De nuevo. Y ahora vamos a trabajar el contorno de ojos. Vamos a cerrar nuestros ojos fuertemente sin lastimar y luego los abrimos gigantemente. Así. Vamos a hacer 3 repeticiones de 5. Sentirás una ligera presión, es precisamente porque está trabajando los músculos del contorno de ojos. Si haces estos ejercicios todos los días, mínimo por 30 días, vas a ver excelentes resultados en tu cuello, en tu papada, en tus pómulos y en el orbicular de ojos. Tómate una foto del antes y del después y me la haces llegar por interno, que me encanta leerlos. Y sígueme para más tips de salud y belleza.
A natural facelift is easier than you think. You don't need to pay thousands for it. All you need is 5 minutes a day. Practice one of these exercises. Or simply holding your cheek up like this, smiling up, showing your teeth. Five minutes a day, take 5 years off your face. A natural facelift.
Okay guys, so these are the only face yoga poses you'll actually ever need to learn. The first one reverses tech neck. It's great for sagging skin on the neck and jawline. It also helps to diminish the appearance of jowls and a double chin. This next one is a stretching pose. Anytime you stretch the muscles and fascia of the face, it's going to stimulate lymph and circulation. So it's great for detoxing under the eyes, improving skin complexion, and reducing overall puffiness. And this is my favorite lifting pose because it does so many things. First, it smooths upper lip wrinkles, which is something that really ages you. It's also one of the best poses for plumping, sculpting, and volumizing the cheeks, which lifts the whole face, including marionette lines. And this is the best pose for the forehead and eyes. Moving the micro muscles around the eyes eliminates fluid retention, and holding the forehead like this reprograms the muscle to stay smooth and relaxed anytime you're expressive with your face. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so these are the only
Toning the upper eyelids. Here's a great exercise. I want you to make a little C with your fingers, your index fingers, put them on the outsides of your eyes, securing the temple area and the outsides of the brows. Now, I want you to press your lids together, your upper lid and your lower lid together. Press against each other. Hold for 1-2 seconds and release. 1-2, release. 1-2, release. This is a great way to lift the upper eyelid and tone the area.
Gua sha for hooded or drooping eyes. It's a real time before and after, so let's get into it. Grab your favorite oil, place it all over the face. Start with medium pressure, making circles all along the brow. Then we're going to take a corner edge. Press, hold, and vibrate the gua sha along the brow. And very gently lift along the entire brow, holding that eyelid in place. And lifting under the eye, making sure to lift the temple up into the scalp. We're doing each area 3 to 5 times. Whenever I do any lift, I like to hold the tissue in the scalp, and then we're going to go back in with the hands, shaking the tissue all the way up. Can you believe this? This is just insane. This is why I love gua sha. There's an immediate difference. So let's do the other side super quick for time's sake. We're using a medium pressure when we're really trying to release the tension in the muscles, and then a light pressure when we're lifting. This is a very sensitive area, so be careful. Working on the scalp will help with lasting results. Take a look at this. Brows are even and stunning.
Comencé mis lecciones de yoga facial y los resultados me tienen muy feliz. Con 10 minutos diarios ya veo el cambio. ¿Tendremos una clase libre? ¿Quieres estar? Únete en el link de este perfil. Quería atenuar mis surcos nasogenyanos. Comencé mis lecciones de yoga facial y los resultados me tienen muy feliz. Con 10 minutos diarios ya veo el cambio. ¿Tendremos una clase libre? ¿Quieres estar? Únete en el link de este perfil. Quería atenuar mis surcos nasogenyanos. Comencé mis lecciones de yoga facial y los resultados me tienen muy feliz. Con 10 minutos diarios ya veo el cambio. ¿Tendremos una clase libre? ¿Quieres estar? Únete en el link de este perfil. Quería atenuar mis surcos nasogenyanos. Comencé mis lecciones de yoga facial y los resultados me tienen muy feliz. Con 10 minutos diarios ya veo el cambio. ¿Tendremos una clase libre? ¿Quieres estar? Únete en el link de este perfil. Quería atenuar mis surcos nasogenyanos. Comencé mis lecciones de yoga facial y los resultados me tienen muy feliz. Con 10 minutos diarios ya veo el cambio. ¿Tendremos una clase libre? ¿Quieres estar? Únete en el link de este perfil. Quería atenuar mis surcos nasogenyanos. Comencé mis lecciones de yoga facial y los resultados me tienen muy feliz. Con 10 minutos diarios ya veo el cambio. ¿Tendremos una clase libre? ¿Quieres estar? Únete en el link de este perfil. Quería atenuar mis surcos nasogenyanos. Comencé mis lecciones de yoga facial y...
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote. The number you have dialed is not available at... Never took a
Okay, you guys, tone the turkey neck with one simple move. Here we go. Sit in relaxed position.
tilt your head back in a comfortable, put one hand under your chin, the other on your collarbone, and repeat yum, yum, yum for 60 seconds. Yum, yum, yum. You will feel it just like you can see the muscles in my neck moving. Yum, 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 yum. You will feel it, okay? So make sure your head is back. Don't strain yourself, but in a comfortable lean back, okay? Go to your level. Hand under the chin, hand on the collarbone, yum, 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 and all of this will start to work, okay? Enjoy it and let me know how you like it.
De relajar. Tenemos aquí el temporal y el macetero. Están unidos y son músculos involucrados en la masticación. ¿Qué pasa cuando el temporal está contracturado? Cae el párpado, patas de gallo, bolsas, ojeras. ¿Qué pasa cuando el macetero está? Dos músculos que dañan muchísimo la cara y son muy fáciles de relajar. Tenemos aquí el temporal y el macetero. Están unidos y son músculos involucrados en la masticación. ¿Qué pasa cuando el temporal está contracturado? Cae el párpado, patas de gallo, bolsas, ojeras. ¿Qué pasa cuando el macetero está contracturado? Hay flacidez, entonces se hace el nasogeniano, se cae, se hacen cachetes de bulldog. ¿Cómo podemos relajar? Vamos a hacer un círculo en el temporal presionando fuerte, pero que sea placentero. Si me duele ya no está bien. Que sea placentero, relajo y estiro un poco con la otra mano y aquí abro la boca y deslizo. En macetero. Este es el macetero, está justo debajo del pómulo junto a la oreja, lo vas a sentir. Deslizo, puedo hacer 1 minuto y medio y 1 minuto y medio de lado y lado obviamente. Y después hacemos un deslizamiento hacia arriba con lifting japonés para compensar todo lo que hice hacia abajo. Uso aceite de almendras para piel seca y normal y aceite de avellanas para piel grasa o mixta. Tiene que ser orgánico, prensado al frío, de uso cosmético. Si estás en Ecuador, yo tengo los mejores. Dos músculos que dañan muchísimo la cara y son muy...
Lymph nodes or glands in your throat. Then I'm going to show you this technique. You can see the lymphatic system. Here you go. And you have a lymph node right here. A lot of lymph nodes. And the biggest tractors here of the garbage. So what you do is this. My name is Rune Aabø. I try to teach you how to be pain-free. We're draining the lymph node, the lymphatic system. I'm from Norway and I'm going to teach you this. So what you do, this muscle here is the sternocleidomastoid, and I'm going to pinch it like this. So what I do, I go in the pinching grip like this, and I twist it like this. A little bit painful it could be, and I twist and turn, a little bit painful, but now I can feel the tension in the muscle is softer, because if this muscle is contracted because of overused, too much sitting on your phone or maybe, then this muscle are contracted and it will block the drainage to your lymphatic system. So you can see here, you will drain the blockage, and all of this lymph node, the green dots are the lymph gland or the lymph nodes, okay? So we wanted to drain them. So one finger over the other, you go behind the neck. This is the levator scapula. You can see here now, I go in with a grip, or I climb a grip like this. I go in behind and I pull it like this. And when you do this, you get this. You can pinch it also like this. There we go. And then it should be soft. It should not be hard or tender. And if it's soft, then the drainage will be better. And maybe your headache or your jaw pain or your sore throat gets better. Try that. And my name is Rune Aabø. I try to teach you how to get pain-free. Please subscribe if you want to learn more. I try to teach you this for free, so be kind to share it with people that needs it. So goodbye. Lymph node.
Turn around, go, go, go!
donde hubo fuego, ceniza quedan. Mezclamos alcohol, playa y arena. La quemó el sol, baila morena. Salió del mar como una sirena, nena. Prende y pásalo, amanecimos tú y yo. Cada vez donde...
You need to know to reduce them. Number 1, always control your forehead movement. The main reason we have lines and wrinkles here is because of the muscles get shortened. So try always to relax your forehead muscles and minimize its movement. Many people are using the tape. In my opinion, the tape itself or what inside the tape will not help to reduce the wrinkles. However, the tape does help to stabilize your forehead muscles and minimize the movement of your forehead. That's why when you use the tape, consistency, the lines and wrinkles on your forehead will be reduced because it's helped to minimize the movement of your forehead. Number 2, strengthen your forehead muscles with this exercise. Rubbing your hand together, make it warm, then put on your forehead. Press on your forehead, stabilize your forehead muscles, then raise your eyebrows without moving your forehead. We're raising our eyebrows all the time, too many times a day. The point here is that we practice our forehead muscles to strengthen the muscles here. So when we raise our eyebrow, the forehead muscle doesn't move so much. Again, stabilize your forehead. Raise your eyebrow up and down. Do it 20 times. Number 3, keep the forehead area hydrated. So use a good moisturizer or peptides is very good for this area. I normally use here as well, with some here in the brow feet. This area we often have fine lines and wrinkles. Lastly, massage to reduce tensions. When we have too much tension in the forehead areas, the muscle also gets shortened. You can use your fingers, moving the muscles up to the side. Go a different direction. Release all tension. If you have the gua, you can do the same. Go with circle motion all over your forehead. And don't forget your scalp. What happens when your scalp is drooping? You see? Using this body gua to massage your scalp. It is so simple, but it feels so good before going to bed doing this. Thank you for watching and follow for more. If you have forehead lines and
Before doing your lymphatic drainage, make sure that you've released tension from your face, neck and shoulders. This is a crucial step. Remember that tension will create restriction and will affect the flow of lymph. Let's begin by pumping at the underarms and then move up towards the collarbone. You're pumping in a downwardly direction and then you're moving up to the sides of the neck. Now the area that you need to concentrate on is the collarbone, the sides of the neck, the area underneath the chin and jaw, and your ears. These points are where we have the most lymph nodes. So I would highly recommend that you repeat the sequence between 3 to 5 times on those points before you start working on the face. Those lymph nodes need to be open and stimulated so they can receive the lymph from the face and the head. As you move onto the face, you continue with this pumping motion in a down and outwardly direction. Extra emphasis should be given to this area right beside your nose. We have lymph nodes here that we want to drain. And then for the second half of this sequence, so when you're working on the temples, the forehead and the head and the back of the neck, you can continue with the tapping motion. This will also help to stimulate the lymph. Learn the full sequence in the Revive Studio app.
Haz estos ejercicios todos los días y ve cómo mejora tu rostro de una forma natural. Vamos a comenzar desde el cuello con ayuda de nuestros nudillos. Cada ejercicio lo puedes hacer de 30 segundos a 1 minuto. Una vez que la zona ya está relajada, pasaremos al mentón y a la mandíbula. Coloca el dedo pulgar debajo de tu barbilla y de esta manera comienza a arrastrar esos nudos que se van sintiendo hacia la mitad de tu quijada. Para posteriormente utilizar ahora tus dos nudillos, colocando el dedo índice debajo de tu barbilla y llevando todo el masaje hacia tu oreja. En la oreja tenemos puntos de drenaje linfático conocidos como preauriculares. Continuaremos drenando nuestro rostro con esta técnica de acupresión japonesa. Con ayuda de nuestros nudillos, haremos círculos en este punto al lado de nuestros orificios nasales. Al terminar los 30 segundos, llevaremos el masaje hacia nuestras orejas. Para continuar haciendo con nuestros dedos esta presión arriba y abajo. Una vez que terminamos el masaje de la nariz, vamos a llevar por debajo de nuestros ojos hacia la sien el masaje, haciendo estos movimientos por nuestro músculo orbicular. Y cuando llegues a la sien, haz ligera presión para terminar tu masaje. Recuerda tener tu rostro bien humectado y beber agua antes y después de este masaje. Haz estos ejercicios.
Number 1. Always control your forehead movement. The main reason we have lines and wrinkles here is because of the muscles get shortened. So try always to relax your forehead muscles and minimize its movement. Many people are using the... What happens if I stop exercising my cheek muscles? They will be sagging and the lap line will be very obvious. For me, the cheek muscles are playing a big role on my face. My face will look older and unhappy if my cheek muscles are sagging. So for me, the number 1 exercise is the cheek exercise. Many people think I have cheek implants or fillers. All I want to say and recommend for everyone is that at least try to work out your cheek muscles. Practice 1 or twice a day, you will see the result in 2 weeks. To lift up your face, to reduce wrinkles, reduce eyes puffiness, to have a slim neck or a defined jawline, it is much easier than you think. All you need is a few minutes a day. Look at yourself in the mirror and work out your facial muscles. You can do it anytime, anywhere. Just like me, 30 seconds in the elevator right now, doing a push-up for my cheeks. Try it today. Take a photo of yourself today and compare with the after photo later. You will be amazed by the result. What happened?
Llevo ya un mes practicando yoga facial y estos son mis resultados. Lo que estás viendo es mi rutina favorita para los ojos caídos. Y solo le dedico 10 minutos por día para mantener así mi rostro. Gracias a estos masajes puedo lucir así de joven y quienes me conocen aún no pueden creer mi cambio. Por lo que te recomiendo que si buscas rejuvenecer tu rostro de forma natural como lo hacemos nosotras, te invito a mi grupo de WP donde te estaré enseñando todo para que tú también puedas lograrlo. Ingresa mediante el link que se encuentra en la descripción de mi perfil. Nos vemos allí. Llevo ya un mes practicando yoga facial y estos son mis resultados. Lo que estás viendo es mi rutina favorita para los ojos caídos. Y solo le dedico 10 minutos por día para mantener así mi rostro. Gracias a estos masajes puedo lucir así de joven y quienes me conocen aún no pueden creer mi cambio. Por lo que te recomiendo que si buscas rejuvenecer tu rostro de forma natural como lo hacemos nosotras, te invito a mi grupo de WP donde te estaré enseñando todo para que tú también puedas lograrlo. Ingresa mediante el link que se encuentra en la descripción de mi perfil. Nos vemos allí. Llevo ya un mes.
The jawline right up into the ear and then kind of turn down once it kind of drops off the jawline there. Okay, I'm going to do that 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and then each time I do this I can gather some energy. I want to warm up my hands in the wintertime maybe a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to use the fleshy part of my thumb right here. I'm going to place it on my temples and I'm going to circle backwards. I'm gonna take a nice deep breath. I'm gonna let go of any facial expression. And then I'm gonna circle forward and I'm gonna take another nice deep breath. And I'm gonna grab my face and let your original face come out to shine. The jawline.
Gua sha routine to get rid of your double chin and give you a snatched jawline. The first thing you need to do is put on a good facial oil. I'm using Blue Renew, which is a blue tansy blend for all skin types. Next, we're going to go down beneath the ear to help all the fluid drain, and we're going upwards. This is going to create circulation, getting rid of stagnant lymphatic fluid that hangs out beneath the chin and really helping it drain, giving you that snatched appearance. You're going to take your gua sha just like this, gliding right on your jawline, guiding it right down the lymphatic drain. You might feel stuff when you're doing this moving. That's completely normal. Drink a lot of water. It's going to flush it out and you're going to see so much improvement. Grab your gua sha, do this routine 3 to 5 times a week, and you're going to see that you're more snatched, you're more contoured and lifted. My other favorite thing to use gua sha for is for wrinkles. If you have issues with your smile lines, your 11 wrinkle, your crow's feet, this is a great tool to use. We're going to start at the smile lines. We're going to break it up and iron it out, doing each movement 3 times each, 3 to 5 times a week. We're going to get the 11 wrinkle. Anytime you have tension in the face, it equals permanent wrinkles, so you want to release it. We carry a lot of tension in that region. Next, we have our crow's feet. We're going to break it up just like so and iron it out. Anytime we make facial expressions, we're going to create a memory there. So using your tool to break it up, create that circulation, gets rid of it. Gua sha routine to get rid of your double chin and give you need to.
So when you are doing movements like the twist here, when you're doing movements like drop down arms, heart openers, or pretty much any of the movements in this practice where you're teaching your body how to let go of tension, how to relax, there is one key factor here, which is hands. Notice my hands and all these movements. Notice how loose they are, right? Notice how loose they are. This is the key thing, because you see, our hands, when it's really loose, our forearms can now be loose. Because look, you see, if I tighten up my hands, you see the muscles moving in the forearms, right? The hand actually controls the muscle in the forearms. And when the muscles in the forearms get tense, then our biceps get tense, and then our shoulders start to get tense, and then our upper back gets tense, and now we can't actually let go of tension. So remember that when you're doing these movements, you got to relax the hands, okay? Relax the hands, and then it relaxes the entire part of the body here. And now we are retraining our body on how to let go of the tension. So then when we let go of the tension, when we feel stress, when we feel worry, it passes through. We have that experience of the emotion, then it's gone because our body doesn't hold on to it. So when you are doing movements like the twist here,
you may look funny for 30 seconds while doing this exercise, but this one exercise, when done just a couple of times a week, can start changing your complete face shape. Its posture, your text neck, double chin, droopy lip corners, and sagging jowl. Do you want to unlock secrets to a young and a radiant face without using fillers or injecting any chemicals? Then come join me in this 1-hour live masterclass on face yoga, where I will teach you 10 minutes of easy to do facial exercises to reverse signs of aging and get a toned, lifted face naturally. There's more. Discover the lifestyle mistakes that you may unknowingly be making that can result in sagging skin and facial asymmetry. Take action now to maintain a youthful and a balanced appearance. If one exercise helped, imagine what a series of targeted exercises around your thinning lips, your forehead wrinkles, your droopy eyes or aging neck can do. Join me now and embark on this journey towards a youthful version of yourself. Click the link below to discover everything about face yoga in this incredible masterclass. Don't hesitate. Take action now.
Let me see that dump truck, baby. Now don't worry about it. Some dump trucks bigger than others. That ain't the size of that thing, it's how you dump that dump truck. You know where they at?
Teeth pain, headaches when you wake up in the morning, your jaw being in spasm, and then of course you end up wearing a night guard, which is a piece of plastic in your mouth all night. Okay, so there's a new term I want to talk about. It's called rhythmic masticatory muscle activity. Well, that's just a medical term that describes what happens when you grind your teeth. Masticatory has to do with the muscles involved with chewing your food. And of course, the term rhythmic means this regular set pattern or wave of something. There's a couple things involved. One is related to the autonomic nervous system. Apparently, right before you start to do this at night, there's an activation of this autonomic nervous system in this transition phase that affects the heart. Apparently the heart is involved. You start getting an increase in pulse rate, which is interesting. Okay, what's up with that? Well, both of those are involved with the autonomic nervous system, that system that works on automatic and it controls a lot of different parts of your body. Well, less than a second before this occurs, 0.8 seconds to be exact, you have the stimulation or the increasing tone of your jaw muscles that occur. And we know that's related to grinding. And so apparently this problem has something to do with this transition phase and this dysfunction of the nervous system that controls the muscular system, the muscles of your jaw. And just so you know, like during sleep, you have these cycles of sleep from superficial sleep to deep sleep. And so some of these levels of sleep are very active. You can have these wild dreams like you're almost awake, but you're actually asleep. You would think that the grinding of the teeth would wake you up. And of course, this phenomena is occurring in the level where your brain is aroused and it's active, versus the phase of sleep that all your muscles are basically paralyzed and you're just laying there completely in the dead of sleep, or the delta wave sleep. And so this mainly occurs in more of the superficial levels of sleep. Now, what else do we know that's helpful? Well, we do know that there's a high risk of getting bruxism in smokers. If you're a smoker, you have 2 times the risk of getting this. Also, it's higher in people that drink alcohol. It's higher with people that are on SSRIs, which are medications that are manipulating serotonin for anxiety and depression. Okay, so that's a little clue. In fact, there's even a condition called SSRI-associated bruxism, okay, as a side effect. And we also know that serotonin is involved with sleep, and the SSRIs involve serotonin. And so whether someone takes them because they're deficient in serotonin, or once they take them, they become deficient, we don't know. But there's a serotonin connection. There's also a dopamine connection, because they found that when someone takes like L-Dopa, which is a precursor to dopamine, there's a lower incidence of bruxism. And they both do also relate to the autonomic nervous system. Because remember, neurotransmitters are like hormones for the nervous system. So you have the neurotransmitters for the nerves, and then you have hormones that communicate through the blood. We also know that bruxism can be triggered by stress events, trauma, excess caffeine intake. And then there's another association which I want to bring up with a problem with what's called SNPs. Now, what are SNPs? Now, I'm going to give you a new word here. And I'll define it very simply. But SNPs, SNPs, stand for single nucleotide polymorphism. And very simply, what that is, it's a tiny change in the sequence of your gene that can alter a function in your body. And so when you get a DNA test, which I've been talking about in other videos, you're really looking at these SNPs. And from that, you can kind of deduct susceptibility to certain problems. How does this relate to grinding of your teeth? Well, apparently there's this variation or change with your genetics that can increase significantly the risk of grinding your teeth at night. And this gene, HTR2A, is the receptor gene for serotonin. What a coincidence. And serotonin can also help with stress. Dopamine also can help reduce stress as well. And so if you have this SNP variation, with this serotonin receptor, okay, you can be deficient in serotonin, okay? So you basically are going to just have to increase more precursors to build up that hormone to fix it. So it might not even be a problem, even if you have a problem with this gene, if you're taking all the necessary things or doing all the necessary things to handle this receptor for serotonin. And I just want to point this out because people think that if they just have a kind of a problem with their genetics, they can't do anything about it, or they'll automatically have a problem with it. That's not true. Certain people will have a problem if, let's say, their diet's not right or their environment is not good, especially if they go through a lot of stress and things like that and they eat poorly. All right, so what can someone do? Well, the first nutrient I'm going to recommend is B1, thiamine. Why? Well, because if you think about it, how do you become deficient in B1? Definitely by drinking a lot of alcohol, definitely by drinking a lot of caffeinated beverages, and definitely by smoking a lot where you're exposed to nicotine. So all these triggers could be leading to a problem with a deficiency of B1, which then causes an exaggerated deficiency of serotonin and dopamine, and then compounded with your genetics and stress, boom, it's the perfect storm. And so you need B1, thiamine, to make serotonin and to make dopamine, which is another interesting connection. And this could also explain why if someone takes like L-Dopa as a precursor, as a supplement, right? Initially, they tend to do good with this bruxism, but if they take it over a long period of time, it seems to come back. Well, it could be they didn't address this vitamin B1, okay? That's the precursor. So you just kind of have to have all these little pieces to the puzzle to kind of understand what you need to do. You can get it from nutritional yeast, and I would recommend if you get it from nutritional yeast, make sure you have an unfortified one so you don't get the synthetic added B vitamins to it, or else just find a natural B1, okay? So that's number one. The other vitamin I would recommend is vitamin D3, because vitamin D3 is a potent modulator or regulator for dopamine. Vitamin D3 also activates serotonin. So it's very important in these two neurotransmitters. And when you're deficient in vitamin D3, people tend to have depression. They get anxious. They have deficiency symptoms of dopamine and serotonin. So both of these vitamins have been shown to decrease the risk of bruxism directly, but now we know why. So very simply, this is what I want you to do. Start taking B1, start taking vitamin D3, and then comment down below if your grinding of the teeth goes away. Now, I've done a ton of videos on thiamine, okay, B1. But if you haven't seen this one that I've done at my summit, you definitely need to check it out. It's actually pretty good. I put it up right here.
These movements to reduce it. So put some oil or cream here and then gently push all the way to here behind the ear. 36 times. And then like this, so push down from here all the way to here. 1, 2, also do 36. Please do other side too, do this whole set twice a day and read your cell phone like this. Hey, do you have a lot of neck wrinkles?
Here's a technique you can try if you have some congestion in your ear or your sinuses. And I want you to make sure that you do both sides because both sides of your body always communicate with each other. This one's called the gall breath technique. Really simple. First thing I want you to do is on the side that you're working, I'm going to show you my right side here. I want you to gently massage above the collarbone for like 30 seconds because you can open up the drain point that this stuff has to go to. Then I want you to find your jawline right here. You're going to take 2 fingers and put it right here in front of the ear. And then the other 2 will go underneath the jaw, like up behind the ear like this. All right. keep your thumb off. And all you're going to do is slightly open your mouth just a little bit. And I don't want you to pull hard. I want you to gently pull down and away from your ear and then go back up. And I want you to do light pumping like that so you can see my skin moving in different directions. I want you to do 10 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then pull down and then hold that for 10 seconds. And then repeat that 2 more times and do the same thing on the other side. See what kind of difference it makes. I think it'll help you a lot. Here's a technique you can try if you have some congestion in your ear or your sinuses.
Blurred vision solution number 1. So whether so many of us are on the computers working from home and your eyes get tired, so you want to increase the blood circulation to relax your eyes, relax the muscles in your eyes, and also decrease inflammation. This also helps if you have allergies, and it stimulates and it's itchy eyes and makes your eye pain, right? So the first point is you're going to come into here. See this point right here? You're going to use your thumb and you're going to basically rub for 30 seconds, right? 30 seconds. So this is step 1, right? Step 2, you're going to use these fingers right here, your middle finger and your ring finger, and you're going to pull your eyes out. Pull your eyes out and do this for 30 seconds also, right? So you want to do this every hour. Step 1 and step 2 every hour. And this will increase blood circulation to your eyes, reduce these bags, also reduce the eye strain. Make sure you follow me here for more of these awesome solutions. Alleviate itchy eyes from allergies. So in your hand, there's certain places that you can push that can directly increase the blood flow to specific parts of your body. So let's say that, you have itchy eyes, okay? So itchy eyes or runny eyes. You first put your hand beside your face, and then you want to get you can get a ruler and you want to draw a line. So if you got itchy eyes, guess where it hits my palm? See, it's about the level of right here. So this part of the palm corresponds to the eyes. So what are you going to do? Your finger, and you want to find some sensitive spots that will help you move blood to your itchy eyes. The reason why you have itchy eyes is because there's inflammation. So we want to decrease that inflammation. So QRA, quick relief acupressure, is focused on increasing the blood circulation to your eyes to decrease inflammation. So QRA acupressure, you want to push along these points that can increase blood circulation to your eyes and therefore alleviate some of that itching. You can use your hands to push harder. It's gotta hurt, guys. If it doesn't hurt, it ain't gonna work, right? And you can do the opposite side too. You can push really hard. So again, still, this area is the eyes. So you want to push here, you can push in here, right? Right in here, all the eyes, okay? And you can do it in both hands. Do it in both hands. Move blood circulation to your eyes to alleviate itchy eyes from allergies. Tired eyes, do the 3-finger rake to instantly brighten up your eyes. So everybody's working, not everybody, but a lot of people are working at home due to COVID, right? And so we're staring at the screen, we're staring at the monitor every 24/7. We're actually working more. We're looking at our phones, our iPads, blah, 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 right? So you're going to do 3 fingers, right? First finger, first pressure point right here. You're going to use the index finger, and then the middle finger right here. And you can rub them like this, okay? While I'm teaching it to you. The third one is right down here. You're going to go and rub here. So remember, 1, 2, 3. This increases, and then you're going to rake. You're going to rake. Okay? Do it for 30 times. Okay? So every 30 minutes, you're going to rake your eyes. Okay? Close your eyes. You're going to rake them, right? And that should instantly improve blood circulation to your eyes. And your eyes should actually feel rejuvenated and brightened, right? Do this every single day to help your eyes. Follow me on YouTube. Tired eyes, then you want to use the eagle fang to revitalize your eyes. So whether you're on the computer screen, you're reading the books, most of us are on computer screens since COVID, right? And so your eyes, they get all blurry and stuff like that. This is how you're going to revitalize them in under than 1 minute. You want to use your eagle fang. So you're going to use your eagle fang and you're going to go onto your eyebrows first, right? So you're going to rub like this, massage to the side, all around your eyes, right? This stimulates the blood circulation to your eyes, which will revitalize them. The reason why your eyes are so tired, because you're not getting adequate blood oxygen, right? You want to oxygenate. Then you want to go here. You want to still use your eagle fang. You want to go under under. You want to do this, under, under. Okay, do this for about 15 seconds. 15 seconds here, 15 times here, 15 times here. And then you want to go around the temple, right? Still use your eagle fang for about 15 seconds right here, 15 rotations right here, right? So you want to do all around and then go back. 15 again, right? And then go under, okay? And then you go on the side. This will instantly revitalize your eyes. Actually, revitalize, make you feel good too. If you have a headache, it'll decrease the headache too. Do this, give it a try. Let me know if it works. Make sure you follow me here on TikTok. Blurred vision. Baggy eyes. Here's a two-step technique to help you start getting rid of your baggy eyes. So normally times we have these dark circles under and baggy eyes is because of lack of sleep, right? So sleep is still the permanent solution. But here's something you can do to actually start helping it in addition to sleep. So 2 steps. First step is you're going to use your eagle claws and you're going to massage these baggy eyes. Massage these baggy eyes, okay? Yeah, I didn't sleep so good last night, so I got some baggy eyes. And then you want to go, so under it, but you also want to go over it, right? Under it, over it, under it, over it, okay? All right? And you want to pinch all around, pinch all around. So this is step 1. Step 2 is you're going to rub really quick your hand and put it here. Rub really quick in your hands and put them in the baggy eyes. Right? Rub really quick. This is going to increase blood circulation. That's why it's baggy, because you lack blood circulation. Right? Make sure you like this post and make sure you follow me here.
Smoke, dance, vibe a little bit, fuck, change, ride, die a little bit, drink, smoke, dance, vibe a little bit, smoke.
This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is
Hey, do you have a lot of neck wrinkles? Follow me to these movements to reduce it. So put some oil or cream here and then gently push all the way to here behind the ear. 36 times. And then like this, so push down from here all the way to here. 1, 2, also do 36. Please do other side too, do this whole set twice a day and read your cell phone like this.
Let me see that dump truck, baby. Now don't worry about it. Some dump trucks bigger than others. That ain't the size of that thing, it's how you dump that dump truck. You know how where they at?
Mr. Lover, lover, woo! Mr. Lover, lover, sexy on the cover. She come.
Singing low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swing.
Only more efficient from a time-saving perspective, but gets you up from your desk and gives you a boost of energy. Research has shown that 10 body weight air squats every 45 minutes is more effective at regulating blood sugar than a 30-minute walk. This is not only more efficient from a time-saving perspective, but gets you up from your desk and gives you a boost of energy. Research has shown that
if you press right here, is it painful? If it's painful, there's a lymph node, two big lymph nodes right here. If you drain those lymph nodes, you will regulate your fluid flow to your sinuses. So if you have a sinusitis or you have a problem with your sinuses, you have to drain this. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can drain the lymph node that drains your sinus. Here we go. Use your thumb like this, and you drain it like that. Go in below, I go quite deep like this, and I squeeze that lymph node, draining it, because this lymph node is too big. If it's swollen and painful on the touch, it's too big. And if it's too big, you need to drain it to make it smaller, and then you drain that lymph node, and then you regulate the fluid flow to your sinuses. Because if this lymph node is too big, it will expand and give some pressure to your veins, your blood vessels, and your lymphatic system. So, my name is Rune Aabø. I'm a lymph therapist and try to teach you how to get pain-free. So, tag along if you want, subscribe if you want to learn more hacks, because I teach you to get pain-free. Go in below here and you drain it like that. And maybe you drain this lymph node in this area. If it's painful when you touch this lymph node, a little knob, you squeeze it like this. Squeeze it. There we go. Then you drain that lymph node, and the circulation to your lymphatic system, to your sinuses get better. So this lymph node and this lymph node, open it up. And if you see the next video, I will explain more how you can drain your circulation to your head. If you have a headache or migraine, just see the next video and I will try to teach you to get pain-free for migraine or headache. If you press right here, is it painful? If it's painful, there's a lymph node two big lymph nodes right here.
Aquí te dejo gratis la rutina facial completa con la que logré verme 5 años más joven. Es importante que la realice todos los días haciendo de 15 a 20 repeticiones por ejercicio en un máximo de 4 rondas. Si eres constante, podrías lucir incluso hasta 10 años más joven. Aquí te dejo.
Eye exercises is just not on most of our radars. I have plenty of patients in their 70s, even some in their 80s, who go to the eye gym and they delay the need for needing glasses. So to improve vision, top 3 things we can do here. First one, let's call it the near-far focus. Take one hand and cover up one of your eyes. Look as far out into the distance as you can, ideally about 30 feet or so away. Hold that for 5 seconds or so. And then take a pen, pencil, even your finger. Bring it as close to your eye as you can until it gets a little blurry. Stop, make it clear, and I want you to hold it there for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, throw the focus out into the distance for 5 seconds. So it's almost like doing push-ups with your focusing system. Second procedure would be eye stretches. Cover up an eye with one hand. Look as far up to the ceiling as you can. Hold it for 5 seconds. Look as far down on the floor as you can. Hold it for 5 seconds. As far as you can to the left, to the right. Third procedure that we can all start implementing, a focused trombone activity. Cover up an eye, take pad of your finger, and you want to just slowly trombone that in. If it's blurry, stop and try and make it clear, but then you're going to slowly kind of bring this as close in as you can, making it clear, and then slowly bringing it all the way out. This is a more slowly and methodically controlled stimulation of the muscle to improve vision. Doing eye
Sunken eyes means if the cycle around your eyes starts going deep, kind of inside. First and foremost, we must understand why it's appearing. Due to aging, our muscles start to sag. They lose on their elasticity, start looking flabby. Collagen is just fading away. As a result, we get this. We must train our facial muscles. And I'm not talking about just on a specific area. Let's say you want to get rid of sunken eyes and you hardly work on one specific area on your eyes. No, our face muscles work together. In order to get rid of your sunken eyes on this area, you must work on the entire face. How to work? Training your facial muscles. How to get this system? I dropped a wonderful face exercise workbook with over 10 exercises that will help you to get rid of your sunken eyes, drop your upper eyelid, of your forehead wrinkles, of your deep smile lines, of dark circles. Dark circles was, by the way, my problem. We'll create a beautiful jawline, double chin, we'll lift your neck. And neck, by the way, reveals your age as the very first spot. Hello to the Botox lovers that think that when they do Botox and nobody see their aging, but the neck reveals your age. With these exercises from my workbook, you will lift your neck
as well. My workbook contains a wonderful daily and weekly planner, so you can either print it out and just write physically, track your progress, or you can just have it digital in your smartphone, and every time you want to do the exercises, you just look at their smartphone. I'm doing my best to help you. That's why I've designed this book. So take it, use it, and then send me a thank you, because this is working. How to get the workbook? Just click to the link in my bio and follow the instructions.
The fascia is a multi-dimensional connective tissue network that covers the entire human body and aids in cell-to-cell communication. So when the fascia is well hydrated, it's literally made up of a bunch of proteins, collagen fibers, and it forms this fibrous network which helps every single cell communicate with each other, and the brain and the nervous system communicate with each other as well. It's the most important communication system in the body, and it is multi-dimensional, which means that it interacts with the crystalline lattice network. So sound and light, when it's functioning properly, the fascia can actually create plasmic light, which helps catalyze the ascension process. But when it's blocked, it's due to dehydration, traumas, chronic stress. It leads to blockages in the fascia, so the body can't communicate properly, which can lead to all sorts of malfunctions in the body. It's important to clear the fascia and make sure it's well hydrated, and things that can help are massage, rolfing, acupuncture, myofascial release, craniosacral therapy, and so all of these different ways. But number one, making sure that it's well hydrated and mineralized so that the energy can flow not only in the physical body but multi-dimensionally. The fascia.
All right, let me know if you get a strange or an acidic taste in your mouth when you massage these 3 specific points on your face. So I'll share with you the 3 spots that you can test for facial lymphatic congestion. And the good news is, once you learn how to release these toxins, it's going to help reduce eye bags, dark eye circles, and a puffy face. You're just going to look so much fresher and healthier. By the way, if you're new here, my name's Jennifer. I'm a certified Ayurvedic practitioner helping women move through perimenopause and menopause symptom-free. So if you're looking for a natural approach, check out the link in my bio. There's a free masterclass there, and follow for daily tips. All right, the first spot, I guess it's actually 2 spots because it's on either side of your nose. This is a marma point in Ayurveda. Now you want to press and then go up. Now that could be tender. If it's tender, just use a little bit less pressure, but I want you to go in circles, 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 around 10 circles. Now this next spot is right here. You can probably use pretty firm pressure here. Again, 10 circles. And after this 3rd spot, I'm going to share with you the final step. This is critical for the toxins to start draining. All right, the 3rd spot is right here, a very important energetic point. Again, 10 firm circles. For some of you, this will cause you to cough. This is totally normal. All right, finally, we're just going to tap, 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 tap everywhere on your face. And then close your eyes. You might notice that taste in your mouth. That's a really good sign that you've released some toxins. Honestly, you're going to notice a big difference in your skin and your eyes if you keep this up for a few weeks. If you're ready to have a healthier, glowing face, write glow in the comments. All right, beautiful ones, if you need more support during
Like your hooded eyes, this video is for you. Our eye muscle is not only arbitralis that we see, but another 6 muscles that connects to our eyeball. Eyes is our nervous system extension. Super important to work on a function of the eye muscles. Exercise. You're gonna make infinity symbol with your eyes while your eyes are closed, and these fingers are on your upper lid. So 1 infinity symbol, 2 infinity symbol, 3, and change the direction. 1, 2, 3. Then have your eyes closed, place them right below your eyebrow, and start opening and blinking for another 15 seconds. If you can't blink due to your health condition, don't blink. Like this, keep blinking, and then slowly have your hands go to your forehead. Look at these open, healthy eyes. Don't forget to do the exercises from the day 3, day 4, and day 5. And if you would like this challenge to continue, make sure that the comment section is above 500. And if you save this video, make sure you like this video as well. We will keep going with this challenge.
Sientes que esta parte de tu rostro se está cayendo, se llama flacidez. Te voy a enseñar 3 ejercicios, este es el primero. Vamos a imaginar que tenemos un botón en la barbilla el que vamos a apretar, pero tenemos que mantener nuestra barbilla a la altura del horizonte, o sea, no hacia arriba, porque si no te vas a lastimar la nuca y vas a sentir dolor aquí. Si yo lo hago así, me voy a lastimar. Cuiden muchísimo que la barbilla esté en posición. Si yo aprieto este botón, esto es lo que va a suceder, fíjate. Voy hacia atrás. Van a ver como que se hace más papada en esta zona. Eso quiere decir que lo estamos haciendo correctamente. Este es el ejercicio con el que vamos a empezar a quitar la flacidez en esta zona del rostro. Tienes que hacer 3 series de 15 repeticiones. No te pierdas el segundo.
The exact gua sha method that I use to help reduce my smile lines. And I've been doing gua sha for about 5 years. First, I'm going to apply my oil. It's going to allow for a nice smooth glide so I'm not tugging the skin. I'm going to think of this as relaxing the muscles and breaking up any kind of tension. I use my opposite finger to move my lips to the side, take my long edge of the gua sha and glide from lip to ear and down to the collarbone. Next, I take the tooth comb edge. I'm going to hold it horizontal, blow my cheeks out like you see here, and gently glide back and forth along the smile line and the muscle here. I do this about 3 to 10 times. Beginners, I do about 3 times. Next, I'm going to take the short edge and I'm going to do short, light flicks along the smile line. These short, light flicks are going to help release the muscle again and bring circulation and nutrients to the area to plump it up again. After this is complete, I'm going to take my long edge and iron it out. Then repeat on the other side. You can learn more and get started at millibeauty.com. This is the exact.
The muscles around your eye hollow are actually what affects the look of it and the depth of the hollow. See how when I pull up on those muscles, it affects that area directly? So the first thing you want to do is release tension in the muscles around the hollow itself. I like to use the point of a gua sha tool with medium pressure, which will also help circulation. Laxity in the midface can also pull down and create more of a hollow. So we are going to use cheek exercises, tongue straight out or tongue in taco tongue, and then lift the apples of the cheeks to help support the under eye area. I highly recommend using holds and pulses to get quicker and more effective results. Another factor is puffiness around the hollow itself because it's almost like an optical illusion. And if you just take your fingers and you push up the tissue to simulate the look of puffiness, you'll see what I mean. So we're actually going to take our gua sha and now we're going to go in towards the nose. With most gua sha techniques, we want to go out towards the side of the face, but that's not the case for right under the eye. Directly under the eye, the fluids drain in towards a drainage point near the nasal bone and tear trough area. Make sure you have plenty of glide. We don't want to tug the eye skin. Angle the tool 45 degrees instead of holding it straight up and down, and do 10 to 15 passes on each side. The muscles around your eyes.
As we age, the muscle surrounding our eyes becomes weaker and sags. But before considering surgery, try this. There is a muscle that is responsible for lifting up the eyelid. You need to exercise this muscle, and there are 2 ways to do this. The first one is holding the eyelid down and then lifting and lowering the eyelid against this pressure. The second is holding the corner while you squeeze the entire upper eyelid and release it. Do as many as tolerated. As we age...
Oh, yeah. So for all you people out there who think you have... I think you have fat and you have these dimples. It's actually, what that is chemically burning inside the fascia. Because I started noticing in clinical, working with these CrossFit professional athletes and young girls, you know, like at 20, 25, the CrossFit athletes with what look like cellulite. And I'm like, that can't be. I can test the fat. So that's actually the layers of fascia. That's actually chemicals in there. And then when you open this up, open those layers up, those little chemical dimples start to go away.
That's amazing. And
Also the same with the face, right? Like we don't need Botox. When the fascia opens out, collagen starts to fill in.
Yeah, and it's a lie that collagen disappears at age. It's older people have less collagen showing up because their fascia is tighter. But if you go into our app, you'll see pictures of before and after pictures. Everybody looks younger. And my mother did it to her. It's in our app. I posted, 83 years old. Literally drops 20 years off the look in one quick facelift.
Blurred vision solution number 1. So whether so many of us are on the computers because of COVID, working from home, your eyes get tired. So you want to increase the blood circulation to relax your eyes, relax the muscles in your eyes, and also decrease inflammation. This also helps if you have allergies, and it stimulates and it's itching the eyes and makes your eye pain, right? So the first point is you're going to come into here. See this point right here? You're going to use your thumb and you're going to basically rub for 30 seconds, right? 30 seconds. So this is step 1, right? Step 2, you're going to use these fingers right here, your middle finger and your ring finger, and you're going to pull your eyes out. Pull your eyes out and do this for 30 seconds also, right? So you want to do this every hour. Step 1 and step 2, every hour. This will increase blood circulation to your eyes, reduce these bags, also reduce the eye strain. Make sure you follow me here for more of these awesome solutions. Blurred.
Natural facelift is easier than you think. You don't need to pay thousands for it. All you need is 5 minutes a day. Practice one of these exercises. Simply holding your cheek up like this. Smiling up, showing your teeth. Five minutes a day, take 5 years off your face. A natural facelift.
Here are 4 reasons why you need to do tap massage every single day to stay healthy and strong. Reason number 1, it increases circulation in your body. It activates the lymphatic system. Right, so now wherever you are tapping, you are opening up the circulation of blood, energy, and you're removing toxins from your body. And the act of actually tapping on the body through movement, like what we're doing right here, activates the lymphatic system. Reason number 2, there's a lot of pressure points in our hands. So when you are using your hands to go ahead and tap on your body, you actually activate all those pressure points that are connected to major organs in the body, which allows your body to become healthier and stronger. Number 3, stress resiliency. When you're tapping on your body like this, your body's a physical thing, just like the ground. So if you want to be able to be strong and engage in the physical world, you have to make sure that you are being physical instead of just sitting down on your butt or just moving a little bit, not engaging with the body. Your body becomes weak. Tapping on all these areas in the body allow your body to build up that resiliency. And now number 4, connection to the body. When you tap on your body like this, you feel your body. And feeling your body allows you to be able to connect within, helping you feel more grounded and centered. So remember to tap on your body every single day. Try it out.
Who said guys can't get rid of double chin and maintain facial upkeep? Check out the results after I did these face exercises daily from the Yoga Face Challenge. It has transformed my jawline, and while some may look funny, they really do work. If you want to say goodbye to your double chin, click the link below and give it a try yourself.
Following my trifecta lift results. 6 days post-op.
Oh my gosh. That's so crazy.
or any type of jaw tension, you need to be massaging your face. This is me in 2020. I had a lot of jaw tension and my TMJ was always really painful. I was also unhappy with how wide my jaw was, but I've gotten rid of all of that jaw tension and slimmed down my face naturally thanks to the massage techniques I'll show you in this video. I massage my face for about 10 minutes a day every day. It feels amazing and it's made a world of difference for me. So grab a serum or a cream or anything that you can use to give you a little bit of slip and try this out with me. If you do this for 2 weeks, you'll see and feel a noticeable change in your face. Here I'm working on my jaw muscle right next to the ear. It's helpful to have your mouth open when you do this because it keeps the muscle in a relaxed position. There's no wrong way to massage your jaw in my opinion, as long as you have an understanding of the anatomy of the area and of where you hold tension. Any way that you can release that tension is a good thing. You can go up your jaw muscle, you can make little circles on it, but I find it easiest to go down. If you're doing that, just be sure to use the other hand as a support for the skin so that you're not dragging your face down. If you find a spot that's particularly tense, stay there and press firmly into it. Don't be afraid to massage deeply on the jaw. That is the way that you'll release tension. You can even lean the weight of your head into that spot to go deeper. As you do this, make sure your mouth is open symmetrically and not cocked to the side, and make sure your shoulders are down and the weight of your head is sitting over your shoulders. If you have more tension on one side than the other, stay on that side a little bit longer to help balance out that tension. I'd recommend doing this for as long as it takes to feel some relief. Moving on to the temporalis, this muscle is connected to your jaw muscle. So if you have TMJ, you probably also have some tension at your temples and the sides of your head. I like to massage the sides of my head with my palms and alternate between doing that and using my fingertips. I also like to roll the skin in that area up between my fingers. This will give you a nice little brow lift and it ensures that your skin isn't adhering to the muscle. Another thing you can do is pull your hair up and use it to shift your scalp around. You cannot neglect your scalp and your temporalis if you have TMJ. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you'd like to see face massage techniques for any other issues or if you want to see my full follow along morning face massage routine. Bye! If you have TMJ
in your lymph nodes incorrectly. I see so many girlies opening the lymphatic system before they do face massage, which is a good thing, but they skip in the most important part. Lymphatic system together with the blood flow system works by the idea of pressure to the low pressure area. And you cannot just skip the floor, you have to open one by one. So if you already open them correctly, like this. First, we're gonna start rub, tap, lightly vibrate, wherever you choose, on top and on the bottom of the clavicle. Then we're gonna go under the ear, yes, and then we're gonna go under your mandible, because this is the third floor. You cannot just start with the face now. Now near the ear a little bit and a lot on your masseter, yes, then buccinator, so this area. Then you're gonna go into your nose, you're gonna go on top of your eyebrows, then you're gonna tap your temporalis and the whole scalp, then you're gonna massage the back of the neck for your suboccipital lymph nodes, then you're gonna go into your chest, and this is good enough to be ready for the face massage. However, if the fascia on your neck, scalp, or facial muscles has fibrosis, the lymph flow is compromised there, despite the fact that lymph nodes are open. But anyways, this is the correct way. Stop opening your
Eliminar la papada y esculpir la línea del óvalo ideal, este masaje es para ti. Echamos un poco de aceite en la zona de la barbilla y toda la zona del óvalo. Y con los dedos ponemos debajo de la barbilla, apretamos los dedos contra la línea de la mandíbula y movemos hacia la oreja. Esculpimos todo el ángulo de juventud. Sentimos imperfecciones debajo de la barbilla. Las uñas tienen que estar cortas para evitar rozar y dañar el cuello. No metemos los dedos en la zona de tiroides, en esta zona, y lentamente esculpimos 10 veces. Segundo movimiento, cogemos nuestros nuditos, abrimos estos pequeños V's, colocamos en la zona de la barbilla y también empezamos ya no solo trabajar debajo de la barbilla, sino también por la línea. Subimos hacia arriba, pasamos la oreja y rápidamente, con movimiento brusco, subimos hacia arriba. Así. También repetimos 10-15 veces. Puedes repetir estos movimientos varias veces al día y ya verás cómo se va a aparecer tu línea de la mandíbula inferior, cómo va a aparecer y esculpirse el óvalo facial. Si ya estás haciendo estos movimientos, escribe en los comentarios tus sensaciones. Si quieres.
Exercises to reduce the jaws. The jaws appear right here, but you know guys, everything is connected. So we're gonna do a few exercises that are gonna work the neck, the lower part of the face, and also the zygomatics to lift those muscles up. So everything kind of lift up at the same time. The first exercise is a tongue exercise. That's gonna really strengthen the platysma and also all the lower part of the face. So you're going to lift your head up like this, and then you're gonna open your mouth wide and stick your tongue out like you want to touch the tip of your nose with your tongue, like this. And then you come back and then you do that about 20 to 30 times. I'm gonna show you on this side how that looks like. So let's do just a couple together. And you're gonna feel all your muscles going up and being lifted. Our second exercise is going to lift all the lower part of the face up to the temples, all the cheekbones. So you're going to tuck your lips in and create kind of an O shape like this. Then you're gonna hold your skin on the side on your temples right here, and then you're going to lift your zygomatics, like your cheeks, up like this. I'm gonna show you. Same, you're gonna do that about 20 to 30 times. At first you can start with 20, and then as you get more used to, you can go up to 30. And last exercise is actually a massage. So grab some oil and then we're going to massage just the jawline right here. So very easy. You're gonna take your fingers, your thumbs are going underneath your jawline, and you're going from the chin to your ears. That's gonna help to release the muscle tension, oxygenating your muscles, your skin, but also draining any excess fluids. And same, you're gonna do that about 20 to 30 times. Remember, facial exercises and face massage is just like a workout for your body. So depending on if you're working on prevention or if you're trying to tighten those muscles because you already see the visible signs of sag, then I would recommend to do it about 5 to 6 times a week. If it's prevention, you can do it about 3 times a week. I hope this helps, and let me know guys what else you want me to talk about in my next videos. 3 exercises.
Shut up, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
We have a ring muscle around our eye, and that means your skin, which is attached directly to the muscle, will also then start to sink in. Place your index and middle finger at the corners of your eyes, look up and squint into the distance. This is how you engage the muscle. Make sure you do not engage your forehead and hold this position for a couple of seconds. And then release. We have a ring muscle.
Párpados caídos como si fuera unos trapitos. Has hecho algunos movimientos y has puesto las cremas, pero no se levantan. Vamos a hacer un experimento. Levanta ahora tu frente y mira cómo se levantan también tus párpados. Ahora los párpados están levantados, pero se forman las arrugas en la frente. Así que para levantar los párpados caídos, como mínimo hay que trabajar con músculos frontales, con toda la cabeza y con músculos occipitales. Cogemos nuestro gua sha con esta punta clavamos aquí dentro, colocamos nuestra cabeza en occipital y nos vamos con movimientos cortantes, zigzag o movimientos circulatorios, trabajar por toda esta zona. Duele porque hay espasmo muscular. Puedes hacer estos movimientos durante 2-3 minutos. Luego, masajeas toda la zona de la cabeza con ayuda de los dedos. Y luego, echa un poco de aceite encima de la frente, coge tu gua sha por este lado, empieza a abrir el músculo frontal desde la ceja hacia arriba. Calienta este músculo rápido. Hace estos movimientos, este masajito, durante al menos de 1 minuto. Y solo por último, coges tu gua sha, colocas a 45 grados y eliminas el edema, el líquido que se acumuló en tu párpado superior, en tu párpado caído, en esta bolsita colgada. Pasas también de 3 a 5 movimientos. Ahora puedes comparar cómo se ha levantado el párpado y no olvides hacer todo este movimiento por otro lado. Cuéntame en comentarios tus sensaciones. ¿Tienes párpado?
Hello girls, this is the morning routine that you asked me to do as a follow along. Let's start with pressing very lightly with the tip of our fingers on top of our clavicle bones, and our thumbs will be working on the beginning of the sternocleidomastoid 10 times. Very lightly. This is a mix of lymphatic and myofascial massage that will ensure that you look the best today. Now have your fingers like this and start with the edge of your sternocleidomastoid, turning your head straight opposite side. Relax your shoulders, make sure that you are sliding your fascia, sliding the fat on top of your sternocleidomastoid, also activating your lymphatic and removing any adhesions that could have appeared at night. Now work with the back of the neck and this upper portion of your trapezius, again removing any tension from the night that could have appeared due to a wrong position of the sleep or just overall tension of this muscle. Make sure that you melt into the tissue and go deep. Don't work here, only trapezius. The same on another side. Cross, find the edge, relax your shoulders and go. It should be pleasant. Now trapezius. By the way, if you do feel like this feels very good or you find a lot of tension spots, pause this video and continue doing it on your own. Now we're gonna be going into under jaw area just like that with our thumbs. If you go light, you're removing the fluid. If you go a little bit harder, you're removing the tension from your under jaw muscle. By the way, the tension is one of the reasons why fluid accumulates. Now very lightly, just under the skin, just going not deeper than under the skin, do a little bit of these motions. Now with this type of finger, trying to move your ear diagonal direction. This is not only waking up the lymph nodes around the ears, but also close our face that we will be working with our massager. Have your hand like this, relax your shoulder. Make sure that you open your mouth straight down like this. Not like this. Have your head tilting towards this direction. Work exactly here, not here, and slowly opening your mouth straight down. Go on top of your massager, on top of your gland, opening the passes, removing the tension from the massager that have come from the grinding the teeth. Slow, don't miss any tensional spots. Unclench your jaw. Now place your hands like this, and again from this edge pull the tissue towards the ear. Go much deeper than the skin. Try to pick up fat and fascia. Now have this part of your hand and do this very light motion around your buccal area. Second side. Cross fiber. If you feel like you need to go deeper, press with your head. Tilt your head down. Again. Buccal area. Very lightly. Girls that have a lot of cheeks, a lot of fluid in this area can stay longer on this motion. Now warm up the thinner parts of your hands and start working on your lower orbit. Your lower orbit, it's not the soft part here. Your lower orbit is here. Very lightly pressing. Our eyes love warmth. Upper orbit with blinking and looking up. This will ensure the good drainage of your upper eyelid. Make sure you're not tensing your forehead. Relax your shoulders. Half circles on top of your temples. Work with your scalp. By the way, the scalp is literally, it takes half of the space of your head and really connected to your face. So if you want to have that natural facelift, you do need to work on your scalp. And if you don't want to have extra fluid flowing into your face, you also need to work on your scalp. Now take this part of your fingers and work on the back of the neck, where is your head meets the neck, with a circular active motion. Ready to wash your hands and apply your sunscreen towards this direction. Have a nice day, and you're going to look your best today.
Eye bags, please. Good morning, everyone. I just woke up, cleansed face. I applied my castor oil, and we're going to start the spinning from the inner corners of the eyes out to the temples. You're going to hold the skin nice and taut and start the spinning outwards. So you have some stagnant lymph there. Let's stimulate that lymph and get it flowing. And you're going to do that 68 times outwards and 68 times for the upper eyelid. Let's go in with the circles. You're going to do this for 8 to 10 times in one direction, spin it around for 8 to 10 times in the opposite direction. Now I want you to take the fluid, bring it to the temples, sweep it down. spin it out, and sweep it down using very light pressure. Remember, we're working around the eyes, delicate skin, use very light pressure.
Think is a double chin. It is not. The largest lymph node in our bodies are above the clavicle. So it's what I've circled here. And these little green dots are pretty much lymph nodes that we have along our jaw. So imagine this is just fluid buildup and fluid buildup under here that makes it seem like you have a double chin, but it's not. What happens when you massage it, it's essentially this. You're moving all of this fluid down from here to there. Same here. It goes from here to here. And that's why after it's smooth and the bone pops more. So when you're doing it at home yourselves, you want to always work the jawline below and above, but moving it always down towards the largest lymph node in the body. But you think
reduced my double chin and face fat in just 14 days by doing these exercises. First exercise, neck swings. Do this exercise 22 times. Next exercise, fish mouth. Do this exercise 20 times. Next exercise, neck squeeze. Do this exercise 30 times. Next exercise, neck circles. Do this exercise 24 times. Next exercise, neck turns. Do this exercise 22 times. Next exercise, side stretching kisses. Do this exercise 24 times on each side. Next exercise, tongue side stretches. Do this exercise 24 times. Next exercise, side jaw stretch. Do this exercise 24 times on each side. Next exercise, lower jaw pull. Do this exercise 20 times. I have